A guy from Bothell walks into a bar. A guy from Kent walks into a bar. Oh, hi. I'm Pat Cashman, and welcome to the 12th season premiere of Almost Live. I've been with this show pretty much from the beginning. I was 11 years old when we started, right here in this same studio. I mean, the sets have changed over the years, but this is the same enclosed, dark, dank studio. It's a studio, frankly, that was never built for comedy. It was built for news. Jim Compton, Gene Anderson, guys like that, they thrive in this kind of cold, enclosed atmosphere. But comedy needs to breathe. We need an open-air studio. Maybe with a retractable roof, you know, because it rains once in a while, and that's not so good for the equipment. And we'd like luxury boxes for our major advertisers, because you think the guys from Miller Beer want to come into a cold studio? No way. You think Sonny Colby Cook wants to sit in a folding chair? Mm-mm. And the thing is, we'd like you to pay for it. But see, it wouldn't be that much. It'd be like $7.50 a person. That's chump change. Because look at this place. I mean, a rotary phone. When's the last time you saw one of these? You can't use voicemail with one of those. And look at these dressing rooms. I mean, this actually is an embarrassment. This is not state-of-the-art. We have talked to the people in King's management. We talked to the major domos for years about this, but the King domos will not give us a state-of-the-art facility. Now, we're not trying to be jerks about this either. But the fact of the matter is, we do have offers from other cities. Now, I'm not saying what cities, but we have offers. In fact, we got a $12 million offer from Japan to move the show there for one season. Now, granted, most of that money would go to Keister, but the point is we have the offer. But we don't want to leave, and we don't think you want that. I mean, how would you like your kids and your grandkids to grow up in a town without comedy? Think about it. A guy from Osaka walks into a bar.
Look, as we start this season, the Mariners, they're in first place. It's unbelievable. Now, I got to tell you, that frightens me, okay, for two reasons. Number one, without Mariner jokes, frankly, we don't have a whole lot of material left. And two, I believe that the Mariners reaching first place is mentioned in the Bible as one of the signs of the apocalypse. I don't... Nevertheless, the Kingdom, it's full now, no problem now. The Kingdom is full, although people still seem to resent going inside because we had an incredible summer. This summer was unbelievable. The weather was beautiful all summer except for one day, Seafair Race Day. It's like, what were the chances? It was terrible. That one day was terrible. I think we have some footage taken from the log boom. Can we roll that? That's it there. Look at that.
The weather started getting rough. The time the ship was tossed. If not for the courage of a fearless crew, the middle would be lost.
I believe that was Heat 1B. I think that was Chip Hanauer there having some problems, you know. Let's face it, I mean, come on, Seafair is really hurting. I mean, the Blue Angels, they're long gone. No one showed up for the hydro race. The Hemp Fest, on the other hand, which, of course, a lot of our audience went to, was extremely popular. I mean, broke all records. And I was thinking if they could combine the Hemp Fest and Seafair, you wouldn't need an air show, you know? The other big news, of course, this summer was the debut of Microsoft Windows 95, where the eyes of the world were on Redmond, Microsoft stock. It soared, and Bill Gates officially became the world's richest private citizen. And, you know, he's known as kind of a frugal guy, always, you know, wears old clothes, flies coach instead of first class, which is true. But after this big success, he has allowed himself one indulgence. He hired Shaquille O'Neal to carry him wherever he goes, which I think is nice. It's just that one thing, just that one thing. Of course, now that Windows, the hoopla has died down, people, I think, have forgotten about the folks who are really under the gun, the operators on the Microsoft customer information line. Now, it has provided a lot of summer work for the cast of Almost Live, and some of them, as you can see, are still at it.
Oh, okay, let me understand this, sir. You say your PC keeps playing Start Me Up when you insert disk 3? Oh, okay, sir, so you're trying to insert an old Stones 45. Yeah.
Okay, do you see the Bill Gates icon at the desk? Okay, now drag the Cheetos icon over to the desk. Now, is the Bill icon smiling? No? Okay, we'll try double-clicking on the bag of money. Good, 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 good.
No, ma'am, you shouldn't have to keep inserting quarters to keep the screen lit up. No.
Why didn't you just buy a Macintosh? That's what I did.
Well, way to go, guys. Good job, thank you. Way to go. Finally, I got to tell you, you know, a lot of blockbuster movies were released during the summer season, Batman, Waterworld, Apollo 13, but as we go into the fall, I'm here to tell you that the excitement hasn't ended. There are more blockbusters heading your way, and we have some exciting previews, that is, to show you. Please take a look right now.
If you enjoyed the movies of summer, then get ready, because here they come again, as Sequel Pictures presents the fall movies.
Men still do that, don't they?
First, if you cried over the bridges of Madison County, then you will love its follow-up.
What are you taking pictures for?
Orthodontics Monthly.
Did you say National Geographic?
No, Orthodontics Monthly.
Oh, okay, that'll do.
Get the Kleenex out again for the bridge work of Snohomish County.
Ew! Get off of me!
Then, if Clueless left you wanting to see more people with little brain matter, you won't be disappointed as we present Clueless 2, the Mark Furman story. And even though they spent a lot of money on Waterworld, there was still enough left over for a sequel. So hop on board for Low-Budget Waterworld.
Get off my boat. You're slowing me down. Get up. Besides, there is no dry land.
Well, what's that?
Nothing.
Well, who are those guys?
Paddlers!
Sure, the original was better, but not $200 million better. Next, if you thought A Kid in King Arthur's Court was a cute movie, just wait until you see Michael Jackson starring in A Kid in the King of Pop's Bedroom. And if the thrilling adventure of Apollo 13 left you on the edge of your seat,
Houston, we have a problem.
then buckle up for a stormy ride with the crew of Apollo 14.
You know, I was wondering one thing. Well, we were wondering if you would had a chance to, you know, fix that that oxygen problem from the last time.
Yeah, we were just curious because last time it seemed, well...
Not very good?
Not very good.
I mean, I don't want to be a jerk or anything, but that was kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's Apollo 14, the slightly anxious astronauts. Then, just when you thought that Babe had the market on pork with an attitude,
I want my mom.
here comes the most amazing talking pig of all. Babe 2, Rush Limbaugh speaks. And finally, if, like everyone else, Free Willy 2 made you sick of that stupid whale that keeps getting stuck,
Hey, there he is! Let's get him!
then you won't want to miss Kill Willy. All those movies coming this fall from Sequel Pictures. Sorry, there will be no Judge Dredd 2.
Okay, man, let's settle down, okay? Because you can go ahead and take one last bong hit and then find your seat if you can. Welcome to the first annual post-Jerry Garcia Grateful Dead convention. You know, it's kind of a sad time, but Jer, if you're listening right now, I hope you're catching the good vibes down here. And if you run into that Redenbacher guy, tell him his popcorn rocks, man.
Orville died?
Yeah, it was Tuesday, man.
Oh, this has been a bad summer.
Yeah. Let's begin now with a word from Jack, the world's oldest living deadhead.
Hey, don't hassle me, man. I'm tripping.
Okay, now Bob's going to read a special message from Jerry's widow.
To deadheads everywhere, get a life. Get a life. Get a life. Over. Get a life.
That was really inspiring, man. Okay, as you all know, we had planned on distributing our Deadhead Manifesto today. Kind of like, you know, the Unabomber thing, but we couldn't figure out how to print on Windows 95. Man, that is a bitch of a program. But, you know, that's cool because we can just stick with the oral tradition. So in that spirit, here is Trina with some words about our future. It's Deadheads. Trina?
Thanks. With Jerry gone, we're all asking the question, God, what the hell are we going to do now? First, I think it's important that we continue to get really high. Yeah. Second, it's important that we find a band who likes to be followed by really high people. Now, quite a few people out there want to follow David Hasselhoff. Our Deadhead friends in Germany, they're pushing really hard for this guy. The band Fish is another popular choice. Oh, yeah, I know, but most of us can't spell fish. That would look really bad on the T-shirts. Blues Traveler, they've received a lot of support. Oh, man, they groove. And they've got a big fat guy leader, which is good. But, you know, that harmonica, it could get really annoying after a few years. But some of you have suggested that we follow the Doors. And I just thought this is the coolest idea. Yeah. But hold on, because I did some checking around, and I found out that the lead singer, Jim Morrison's been, like, dead for 20 years. So I'm just thinking that's not going to work out very well. Anyway, you just keep sending in your suggestions, and now here is Tad with an announcement.
Yeah, there's a new bootleg circulating around that you might want to check out. It's called The Grateful Dead 2-Hour Rain Delay at the Eugene Fairgrounds, 83. And if you listen really close, besides the rain, you can hear Jerry ordering a corn dog from a vendor. It's really cool, man. That's about it.
Okay, man, that's great, Tad. By the way, we got good news for Deadheads living in Eugene, Oregon, because it turns out Eugene city officials consider Jerry's death to be like a major industry layoff, man, which means all the Deadheads living there are eligible for unemployment. Yeah. So we're going to open it up now for some questions from the community.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah?
What?
You had a question.
I did?
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, that's great. Forget it. Next question. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I think that we should catch all of the Klingons in a really big trap and then drop them into a vat of boiling water or glue or something really poisonous and then just kind of drag them behind the Enterprise as a warning to show strength and solidarity.
Hey, man, the Star Trek convention's down the hall and 2 doors to the left. But good thinking, dude. Those are some really good ideas. Okay, we got time now for one more question.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that Orville Redenbacher guy.
Yeah, what about him, man?
Well, what if, you know, they, like, cremate him, and he starts to, like, pop?
Man, that would be cool.
Yeah, man, far out, freaking out.
Yeah, well, That's great, man, but we've been sitting for about 4 minutes now, and I think we're starting to lose focus. So let's take a quick 2-hour break and get some food and share some stash. And when we come back, we'll talk about that new Jerry Garcia stamp and whether it should feature the young, drugged-out, overweight Jerry or the older, more mature, drugged-out, overweight Jerry. So think about that, and we'll see you a little later.
Good evening. This is the Late Report. Well, it looks like State House Republicans are considering a new proposal to tax the earnings from Indian casinos. In response, tribal leaders are considering a proposal to unleash what they call the largest bottle rocket attack the world has ever seen. Sandy Bradley's Potluck, a weekly radio program, is off the air on KUOW because of a contractual dispute. A KUOW manager said the dispute is that, quote, we always bring way more food than Sandy does. Metro is proposing a code of conduct for buses. Passengers must refrain from smoking, drinking alcohol, playing radios loudly, swearing, or fighting. Vomiting is still okay. Well, as you know, Senator Bob Packwood resigned from the Senate. Now, generally, a retiring politician will give a poignant farewell address on the floor of the Senate. Senator Packwood took a somewhat different, but no less effective approach.
To all the girls I've loved before, from all up and down the Senate floor, I just wanted to say I love them all, although frankly I can't recall all the different girls I supposedly loved before. To all the girls I might have loved before, or maybe touched or something more, who took it wrong and got sore. All I wanted was just to have a little bit of fun. Sorry about the tongue. To all these various women that I allegedly loved before.
Just kind of brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, the Reverend Sung Myung Moon was in Seattle this week to give a speech about morality and family values. He also attended a Mariner game at the Kingdom where he became slightly confused and accidentally married everyone sitting in the 300 level. Dickies Workwear recently awarded Linda Sims, an Auburn Boeing worker, the title of American Woman Worker of the Year. Sims says the award is nice, and it's just too bad it had to come from a company named Dickies. Well, with the new stadium proposal leading by a scant 310 votes, tensions are running high. And here with a comment is Bill Stainton. Bill?
Thanks, John. Okay, let's talk about this stadium deal. I mean, the Mariners are in first place, for crying out loud, you know, and it looked like we were going to have a nice new stadium for them. I mean, we were up by 4,000 votes, but then all the absentee voters started screwing everything up. And I'm thinking, who the hell are these people? I mean, who is it that couldn't even be bothered to get up off their padded Barco loungers long enough to drive down to the corner and punch in their votes like you and me? What could they be doing that's so damned important? Oh, I couldn't possibly take time to vote. I've got gin to drink. I better stay right here until I'm good and drunk, and then I'll just vote no on my absentee ballot. So now we're letting the drunks decide whether or not we get a stadium. That's just great. And not just the drunks. Oh, no. Hey, I can't take the time to vote in person. I'm too busy selling crack to kids. And how about this one? Oh, looky here. Here's a nice absentee ballot, says the serial killer, as he kicks his dog. And what about that word absentee anyway? I mean, come on, look at that. It comes from the word absent, meaning not there. So by definition, those ballots aren't even there. They shouldn't count at all. I mean, has the whole town gone crazy? Didn't you see Coleman's Grand Slam last night? What is the problem?
Bill, okay, look, you know, you're starting to spit, all right? I mean, I appreciate the points, but you're spitting, so
Sorry.
stop. All right. Finally, Papagayos, Bellevue's former nude dance club, is being replaced by a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant. To ease the transition, 5 tokens will still buy you a lap dance from the Big Rat. This has been the Light Report. We're coming right back, so stay where you are.
Gather around, get in nice and close, folks.
Come here, I want to show you how this works.
Everybody come on and watch this.
So come on and take a look.
Now watch this.
Watch this. Go ahead and smell this, dear.
Okay, sing a little song, do a little dance.
Can you move in, please? See this egg here?
Can you see that? Here's a small blue one. Use this one on glass. Brass.
Couches, chairs, upholstery, nuts, omelets, blintzes, beef, bass, bologna, pastrami, salami, peanuts, motor oil, grease, grime,
Tea, beer, juice, red wine.
zucchini, squash, cucumber, radishes, margaritas, and daiquiris. Nothing sticks at all. You want one? You want one? A soda? You? Right now we have it on a super special.
I'm going to give you 2 more of the big ones free.
As long as we have this one left.
Today and today only.
You'd like it.
It's worth its weight in gold.
Check, cash.
American Express City Stover.
Did you have any questions on that, dear?
All right, well, that's just about the end of our first show of our 12th season. Thank you, Seattle. Bye-bye, and we'll see you next week.